Hello, I'm Denise, and I'm currently the missions chair at Shepherd's Heart. Today, I thought I would share some info about our paper pantry. It's hard to believe, but it's been 7 years since we started our Paper Hygiene Pantry. Today, I thought I'd share a reflection of those 7 years of outreach and blessings serving our neighbors. First, I must acknowledge this ministry would not exist without the support of our members and all the volunteers that come out each month to work. A huge thank you to all. The idea for this specialized pantry was generated in 2016 by a special committee called the Vision Team, which was established by leadership to bring ideas of growth and outreach for the church. When considering ideas, the team became aware that you can't buy these type of products with food stamps. Also, we found that these items are not in an abundant supply at the food pantries. Researching, we found two other churches, one in South Bend and one in Granger, with similar pantries. So it looked like our geographic area could benefit from our pantry. After gaining congregational approval at the 2017 spring business meeting, we began to advertise and stock the shelves through physical donations. The first night, we had 5 patrons, but through word of mouth, that quickly grew into 20 and 30s. Of late, we've been giving away almost 50 bags each month to local families. Very quickly, we realized our members couldn't keep up with the demand by bringing in physical donations. So we began buying product in bulk from Dollar Tree each month. SHF donations shifted to mostly monetary, although we still receive physical donations each month as well. In 7 years, we've never run short of funding of our products. To give you an idea, we spend about $300 each month, so that's over $3,000 each year. We estimate that over the 7 years, we've given away over $20,000 in product. In addition to donations from our members, we've received financial support from a number of outside sources, including Campco, Cornerstone Church, Martin's Supermarket, and anonymous donors from the community. Also, we get matching grants from Everence. Another huge thank you to all of those who support the financial needs of this ministry. As most know, we started the pantry indoors with patrons coming in the east hallway doors and selecting 7 products from 11 available. We also offered snacks, water, and fellowship while they filled out their shopping list. And we collected prayer requests. From the beginning, we started building relationships with the regulars, with some lasting to this day, including some attending our other outreach programs like Community Meal, VBS, and other events. During COVID, we moved to our current method of a drive-through. It's efficient, but the cost was less time for fellowship. To improve our connections, we first set up prayer stations for real-time prayer. But as weather became inclement, we collected written prayer requests and established a prayer group that prays for the request in real time. And just in the last few months, we started asking to pray with each car in line as they picked up their pantry supplies. Again, we are very thankful for the great group of faithful volunteers that engage the patrons as they line up and drive by with fellowship, prayers, and of course, a good joke. So we've evolved. The pantry has become our largest continuous outreach ministry and has become intertwined and helped to grow 2 of our newer outreach ministries, the Community Meal and Hands of the King. Each bag includes a copy of our newsletter, and we make personal invitations to upcoming events. Many, if not most, of our Community Meal attendees got to know us through the pantry. And some of our Hands of the King outreach also originated with pantry patrons as a result of prayer needs. Over the past 7 years, we've had many fun and unusual encounters with patrons and been so blessed personally by serving our friends and neighbors. We had one person walk in the fog to the pantry. She came at like 7 o'clock. That was when we were closing at 7, and we walked out, and here's this person was coming walking up the drive in the fog. And honestly, at first I thought, well, maybe somebody with something bad because we could see it was her phone, but they had a light. And, you're like a little startled when you come out and they're empty parking lot. And we're like, she thought we were open 2 hours, but we had shortened it. So she said, "Oh, are you closed?" And we said, "No, we'll go back in. It's totally fine. Just hang on." And we unlocked the door and went back in and gave her whatever she wanted. And then Marcia said, "Where did you come from?" And when we realized she'd gone down Lincoln Way, over the tracks, and even that from Lincoln Way to here, and then even our driveway is kind of long just to get something. So Marcia said, "You know what? I go right by there. I'll take you home." That was cool. Another rode a bike from South Bend, and there are a few who only pick up for others, as well as we have one patron who donates food to our food table. We really have developed some special relationships. We have people who pull up, and of course they need a hug. And then one lady had a granddaughter she was praying for. She was 5, and her name was Ella. She had cancer, and she would keep us updated and occasionally tell us how she was doing. And just recently, she brought us the great news that she's totally cured. So we celebrated with another hug with her. Also, Pat brings us things to give to other people, like stuffed animals to pass out. And there was even a spirit led occurrence that brought us chills and confirmation that we are doing the kind of work Jesus expects from us. This miracle will be the subject of another reflection coming soon. Again, we're wonderfully blessed to be able to provide this outreach and so very thankful to all of you for your ongoing support. Thanks for listening, and God bless.